If India is shining on the global stage, why isn't the BJP shining?
The views expressed in this blog are hosted on my own website, are strictly personal and do not reflect the views of any organization.
Hello and welcome friends to Straight Bat, my weekly video blog where, as the title suggests, I comment with a straight bat. Now this has been quite a week, or should we say quite a month, for Prime Minister Narendra Modi. First, the Chandrayaan successful landing on the moon, and now the G20 moment, the G20 summit. The Prime Minister, according to a few government sources, is literally over the moon. You could argue in a sense that this is a Modi shining moment, one where Prime Minister Modi has successfully managed to harness his personality cult to these major achievements, be it from Indian scientists or indeed now of Indian diplomats. Make no mistake, the Prime Minister does deserve credit along with his team for the successful Delhi declaration. To bring a consensus in a polarized world is not easy, and the final document in that sense is a reflection of the hours of effort put in by the negotiators. But here is my question. Modi is shining. You could argue India is shining on the world stage. But curiously, why is the BJP not shining domestically? I ask this question at a time when assembly elections are due in a couple of months. And frankly, in each of the poll-bound states, not all is well with the BJP. Let's start with Telangana, a state where a year ago this time the BJP had serious hopes of making a major dent and perhaps their next big breakthrough south of the Vindhyas after Karnataka. After all, the BJP had won 4 of the 17 seats and 20% of the vote in the 2019 general elections in Telangana, making a sizable leap forward. They did spectacularly well in the Greater Hyderabad municipal elections in December 2020, winning 48 seats, just behind the ruling TRS that had 55 seats. A senior BJP leader had told me at the time, "Just watch out, we will become the single largest party in Telangana soon." Well, the fact is, as Telangana now heads to the polls, the BJP is playing catch up. My political inputs from the ground suggest that the BJP is lagging well behind, and post Karnataka, it is now the Congress which is the main challenger to the TRS. Party is beset with infighting at this moment, and there is anxiety in the middle rung also of the BJP. A few BJP leaders who switched from the Congress or TRS in recent years are reportedly looking for a way back. The very fact that the BJP had to change its state president in July and bring in Union Minister G. Kishan Reddy is a clear sign that all is not well in the saffron boat in Telangana. Let's now turn to Chhattisgarh, a state where the BJP has been dominant for 15 years between 2003 and 2018. Raman Singh was the dominant figure here for a decade and a half. But now the former chief minister has been slowly sidelined and there is no new leadership emerging either. By contrast, the Congress under Bhupesh Baghel has been far more nimble and cohesive, words that you don't normally associate with the grand old party. Whilst there are reports of anti-incumbency against local MLAs, most pollsters suggest it's a clear advantage to the Congress in Raipur. Let's now turn to the small state of Mizoram, where the BJP is a partner of the ruling Mizo National Front as part of the Northeast Democratic Alliance and perhaps was hoping to broaden its footprint in the Northeast again. Well, my friends, after what's happened in Manipur over the last few months, be sure that no regional party in Mizoram can be seen to align itself with the BJP. A senior MNF leader tells me that there is no question of identifying with the BJP now in a Christian-dominated state whose tribal population has strong links with the Kuki-Zo tribes of neighboring Manipur. As one of them tells me, the day the BJP decided to back Biren Singh as Chief Minister in Manipur after all that's happened, it was endgame for us with the BJP. Let's now turn to Rajasthan, where history suggests that the BJP is in pole position to return to power. After all, Rajasthan is a state where governments have alternated over the last 2 decades. Why should anything be different this time? On the face of it, they shouldn't. Although there seems little anger against Ashok Gehlot, the individual, and there is some anecdotal evidence to suggest that the Congress Chief Minister's recent welfare push and his marketing blitz has revived his personal image, there is no doubt sharp anti-incumbency against Congress MLAs on the ground in Rajasthan. However, what was seen till a few months ago as a virtual cakewalk for the BJP is now a little bit more uncertain, even though the BJP remains ahead. Truth is, the state BJP is racked with uncertainty on a variety of issues, not least the leadership question. Just what role will Vasundhara Raje, the 2-time former chief minister, play is the question being asked even within BJP circles. While Raje has attended the launch of the BJP's Parivartan Yatras, she hasn't actively participated in them. The BJP High Command in Delhi, especially Home Minister Amit Shah, seem keen to look beyond her and effect a generational change. But the problem for the party is that Vasundhara Raje still remains the most popular BJP leader in Rajasthan. A Rajasthan leader tells me of the BJP, it isn't a make or break situation for us, but Vasundhara does have a nuisance value. Another BJP leader admitted to me that if Vasundhara Raje is sidelined, then it could lead a number of BJP ticket seekers from her camp becoming rebels and actually contesting against the official BJP candidate. Arithmetic and history is with us, but our chemistry is not so good, is how a BJP leader puts it. For now, the BJP is talking of a collective leadership in Rajasthan and can only hope that the Vasundhara Raje factor is fully controlled. Let's finally turn to Madhya Pradesh, a state perhaps which has or perhaps will have the closest contest, some say, of 2023. A few months ago, the BJP appeared here in complete disarray. Strong anti-incumbency against MLAs, fatigue over Shivraj Singh Chauhan's leadership as Chief Minister, and the all too familiar factionalism. There was even talk a few months ago of Chauhan being replaced to offset the strong anti-incumbency mood. Then Karnataka happened, the BJP lost, and the party decided not to risk more uncertainty. Now, Amit Shah, the Home Minister, has taken full charge of Madhya Pradesh in an attempt to revive the party in the state. Chauhan too has appeared a little bit more confident after announcing a series of welfare measures and cash handouts. And yet, reports of infighting continue to plague the party, and they haven't gone away, with even RSS top-level intervention not having a desired effect. The State Home Minister Narottam Mishra, for example, and the National General Secretary and Indore strongman Kailash Vijayvargiya are among a slew of names who are hoping to replace Chauhan if the BJP wins the elections. Here too in Madhya Pradesh, the Congress under Kamal Nath by contrast seems a little bit more united than the BJP. It's still a tough state to predict at the moment, but the very fact that Amit Shah himself is now micromanaging operations in Madhya Pradesh is a clear sign that all is not well in the saffron camp. All of which brings me to my original question. If Mr. Modi is shining as Prime Minister, if India is shining on the global stage, why isn't the BJP shining? Or rather, why is the BJP struggling at the state level? Well, quite simply because the BJP at the center today is imperiously controlled by the Modi-Shah duo. It has a weakened opposition also at the center. But this is very different to the states, where the local leadership of the BJP just isn't able to, or is not being allowed to, get its act together. And the opposition in these states is far stronger and more robust. As one BJP leader tells me, the problem is that we have put all our eggs at the moment in the Modi basket. We are hoping to bask in his glory, But when elections get localized, we can't expect votes in the name of Mr. Modi every time. Well, as we've seen this year, already in Karnataka and earlier in Himachal, state elections are a very different ball game. Modi shining and building a personality cult around the Prime Minister doesn't equal to BJP shining. As a postscript, let me leave you with another final observation. This week, the BJP held a celebration at its party headquarters to felicitate Prime Minister Modi on his G20 success. Flowers were being showered, marigold flowers on the Prime Minister, while all the senior BJP leaders were queued up with an identical rose in hand. These included chief ministers and senior union ministers. It almost seemed to me as if these leaders were also now cheerleaders who are only meant to be sideshows to the main act. It was the politics of spectacle. Ironically and tragically, I would say, this was happening on the very day when 3 senior officers were martyred fighting terrorists in Kashmir and 2 encounters were still on. For a party which claims to stand for a staunch India first, or should I say Bharat first nationalism, it was a celebration, frankly, that jarred and revealed a lack of sensitivity. As I said at the outset, the Prime Minister is surely shining after G20. About the BJP as a party, I'm not quite so sure. Think about it. That was the Straight Bat.